know them boys, they really hate me and they hate my sound. They didn't think that I can bite, but I can last more rounds. Just wake me up when it's over. They know I'm not sober. Rich gang got them sober. Let's go on the side. I got time if you with it. You said you was gonna ride, said you slide, but you didn't. You just got the second base, yeah you pitch, but you ain't hit it. They doing what they standing on a bunch of business, need to get that paper right. It ain't like I've been driving with that cross the county line. See, I was really on it, really searching for a moment. I can't wait until they finally see this fat boy stay on it. Man, we walking, I take it, man, I'm breaking in the game. I really make it look easy, man. Bitch, I'm paid, that's all I gotta say. Can't see nobody cause the money in the way. I just put up my umbrella, man, they better free Tory. With Timmy, yeah, you know I feeling like I'm Robert Horry. Big dog status, I'ma blow them all out. I feel like Weezy in the whip cause my leather's so soft. I pick that boy up on the floor and watch him fall again. That's a nail for the day, we won't give him the win. I think Sean Cotton don't like Mexicans, I wonder if it's true. Instead of saying cheese, they eating it and telling all of you. That alopecia got Charleston looking like he in high school. And no dog take him behind us, shit continue the process. Ain't nobody taking them serious, his comedy's bullshit. Take out your eyes, stick it in feces so you really gon' see shit. Yeah, I've been trying to ball like a motherfucker now. I don't see no other streamer in my city, I'm the only man. Oh yeah, let me get back to these rappers, can't no one stop me. The stallion not from H-Town, that bitch from Bear County. She got big hairy feet, man, that bitch look like a Sasquatch. I wonder if she was scared when she saw Kelsey take the first shot. Big umbrellas in this bitch, we need no rain. We don't need no rainwater, rest in peace the Mo3, man. Can't believe they got Kogati locked up for some weed, man. They need to free that Sancho, I'm so glad that they freed L Train. If you not with the sauce, then you better keep it moving. Now 7 weenie on your forehead, you know you always losing, yeah.
I want you guys to read that right there. Asked by the prosecutor, Lisa Andrew, if Coy knew her age at the time, the woman said she wasn't sure, but she said, that cut off right there, he sometimes picked her up at intermediate school where she attended 7th grade.
What's good, Mr. Shadow?
Did you guys get that?
We heard you.
The girl who he had a baby from, that was 13 when he had sex with her, 14 when the baby came out, in court came out and said, I don't know if he knew that I was underage, but he would pick me up at the junior high, homeboy.
If you're not happy with your online podcast engagement metrics, I have the solution. Riverside is an online platform for podcast recording in the highest quality possible.
Do you think that Mr. Capone and Mr. Criminal didn't know that their track or their verse was going to be in that album?
I believe that they knew the verse was going to be in the album, without a doubt.
Shout out
but
American
I believe that they believed, like so many of us believed, that SPM was in there, in jail, for the 13-year-old from the strip club. And he got her pregnant. And anybody who's been in the game in the 90s, in the whole street world, can believe a story like that when it comes to, a 20-year-old, 21-year-old guy, and he goes to a strip club, and this girl looks older, and
we're going through American Cholo. He had, appreciate you, bro, appreciate you. American Cholo had brought to everybody's attention SPM's paperwork. If you don't know who SPM is, SPM was a man that had 8 victims and convicted of aggravated sexual assault with a child, and everybody puts this stigma on him, like he's the best Mexican out here rapper and all this stuff, and he's gonna come out and all this stuff. But I'm just reiterating and going over some videos that have been placed here before me, before I even made my videos on it. So check this out. This is American Cholo.
And something happened and he got her pregnant, right? So that was the story that SPM
They're talking about the story, bro.
Pushed. And I mean brilliantly, because it was great marketing on his part.
Appreciate you, bro.
Everybody believed it, including myself. Good. So it was like, you know what? I know people that almost have kids like that. Right, that are actually together now, and now uno tiene 47 y la muchacha tiene like 41, 40, let's say, right?
Oh yeah, casi la misma edad, yeah.
Yeah. So when everybody heard that,
that's just
eventually
my brand.
became like, you know what, dude? It is what it is. I ain't getting involved. That ain't my pedo. That's between
goggles,
that guy's,
I can't have
that guy,
goggles.
the girl's father and mother, and all that. You know, everybody kind of just, it is what it is. We kind of frowned upon it, but it wasn't anymore. It wasn't anymore of what came out eventually. So I was probably one of the first, that actually caught traction, that investigated it. And when I investigated, what I found out, it opened my jaw, bro. I was like, what the fuck?
Oh, yeah.
And what I did, it wasn't, I put paperwork on there, but what it was, it's transcripts from SPM's appeal. And I'll put it on the comment section of this video. That way people can go see what Mr. Capone eventually saw, what Mr. Criminal eventually saw, what all these artists eventually saw was, wait a minute, this guy's not in there for a 13-year-old, he's in there for a 9-year-old. And that's what completely changed the game, I believe. And that's why when I hear about Mr. Criminal, Mr. Capone going in and work with him, wait a minute, this guy's not in there for a 13-year-old, he's in there for a 9-year-old. And that's what completely changed the game, I believe. And that's why when I hear about Mr. Criminal, Mr. Capone going in and working with him, no, I think that was more Toes just kind of giving them some heat, because how much heat he's taken throughout the years.
He does.
That's what my personal opinion. I'm like, you know what? Because if you hear it, Toes never said I support him. Whatever it was, he just said he's done this. He never said that.
But he did say he has some information that could change everything, and he just can't say it until he comes out. That's what made me question, like, where is Goto's loyalty? You know what I mean?
No, but to me,
SPM, or is it with the right or the wrong? Like, that's what I'm saying.
I think I've heard it.
When I heard that, I was like, what?
You know, there's been so many stories going back and forth, but again, bottom line, he's in there for a 9-year-old, and that's when most of, or if not all, the homies after that video started saying, wait a minute. And but am I gonna sit here and be like, F you, go to no? That's what we're trying. That's what we're trying to get away with the Jenny 6ix9ine and Miss Pinky thing. We're trying to get away from that. Trying to get away from is that type of behavior of going, you know, and fighting one another and doing that. And then to the same people that will sit there and say you're supporting them. Listen, I say he's one of the top. I do. I think he's one of the top 5 Chicano rappers. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. If you look at longevity, if you see the sales, if you see the streams, that guy is still, and we're talking about him 24 years later. Whether you listen to his music or not, if he was that irrelevant in the hip-hop game, you would not talk about this guy at all.
Exactly.
But does that mean that I'm going there and I'm no, SPM is not on my Pandora, homie. If he pops up, it is what it is. I think Michael Jackson is top pop artist of all time, or top 3, right? Does that mean that I got Michael Jackson playing in the studio every day? No, that just means in my head, you know, he is top. But does that mean if I'm listening to him, I support him? No, I'm listening to the music, homie. I'm not stopping it. Mike Tyson, top 10 boxers of all time, brother.
Wow, another one.
Mike Tyson. No, so rape is okay. See, that's the thing. We want to talk gangster, street shit. Rape is rape. Yeah. Rape is rape. You can't sit there and say, you're rape. What if that was your sister? What if that was your wife? Yes. Rape is rape. Nobody, but that's the thing. We kind of want to self-politic and to make it okay. Tupac Shakur
another one.
Is another one. Bill Cosby, what about, another one. Well, we can just keep going, bro. Hey, look it up, dude. Rain Man, another one.
Kobe, I'm not gonna say Kobe Bryant was a rapist, but he
got accused of it. Yeah, but if he was Latino, they'd be fools for the rest of his life. Hey, you're a rapist.
No cap.
Well, with this, I'm going to end it. It's like you told me once, right? You told me this. You said, we can talk about black and brown all day and everything. Everybody will go into it. But once you talk about the other race,
shout out, it's
nobody
Milk
wants to
TV.
hear
What's
it.
good,
because
Milk?
everybody wants to hear the Latinos and the blacks getting each other,
going each other's throats. Yeah, going each other's throats.
Yeah. Man, you were so right about that because everybody, we could do that all day, but, the other people, nah, you can't.
Yeah,
there it is. Anyways, Gil, I'm going to keep listening.
All right, brother.
For real. And they about to let this man out, bro. Shout out to Out of the Box podcast.
Today, we'll be talking about a Mexican artist down south. His name is SPM, aka South Park Mexican. What I would tell you will shock you. You probably heard one of his songs going viral on TikTok. One of the most famous ones is Mexican Radio. I'ma grow up and be an astronaut.
Do you think that Mr. Capone and Mr. Criminal didn't know that their track or their verse was going to be?
Did you know that SPM is engaged to his daughter's friend? Hey, shout out Lifty Gunplay, bro. Man, there's a lot of sick shit on here, bro. For real. I just want to go back to this paperwork, bro, because a lot of people don't understand, bro.
Look at the paperwork. I just showed you the paperwork. The links I will put in the description, brother. This guy is a pedophile through and through, brother. And he's convinced himself and so many other people that he's this good guy that got railroaded. Nah, brother. You going down on a 9-year-old kid? Come on, man. Let's keep going. In an answer to a question by Corey's attorney, Chip Lewis, the woman said she felt no animosity towards Corey after they stopped seeing each other. So these young girls, they didn't feel any way. Why? Because they got this hot rapper who's giving them attention, but they're 14 years old, man. And it once is a mistake. I get it. All right, you went to a strip club. She was 18. I get that. 2, we got another one. Also, a girl testified that she had sex with Corey several times at the age of 14 at Dope House Records, the Center Street recording studio rappers co-founded in 1995. This guy was going time and time and time and again and having sex with little girls.
Bro, I wish
but
this
again,
was not true,
he's
bro.
been hiding in plain sight. He's been saying that it happened again. 13-year-old Baby Bash. Go look at the paperwork before you talk. Joe, go look at the paperwork before you talk. Any of you guys from Texas, go look at the paperwork. I'm not talking out of the side of my neck, homie. I'm not making this stuff. I'm not bashing this guy just because I don't like him. I'm trying to hate on him. I'm not going to hate on a man who's been in prison for the last 20 years and touched a little girl. What do I got to hate on that guy about? That guy shouldn't even be alive. If he was in California, it'd be a whole different game, man. It's unfortunate that a guy like that can walk around, hold his head high, and try to sit there and talk down on people and say all kind of stuff when the paperwork is here. The proof is in the pudding, brother. But people don't want to admit it. People don't want to believe it. This is from the family members of the 13-year-old that he got pregnant. My family didn't want me to have anything to do with him. She said Corey, 31, known profession as South Park Mexican. It was her first sexual relationship she had, and the couple neither used nor discussed birth control at the time. He was 22, she was 13. I don't know.
He likes little kids.
Don't know.
It's cool. He's like little kids.
What else
He
to
needs
say?
to be dead.
I really don't. I don't know what argument. You can't give me an argument. You can't say anything. You can't, after seeing all this paperwork, you're not going to sit here and ever convince me that that man is not a pedophile. Has he done his time? Yeah, maybe 20-some years in California would have maybe been out. But people should know when he gets out, and he should be getting out here in maybe 5 years. That's what he's trying to push for. Don't you guys believe for 1 second he's an innocent man? Because what pedophiles do all the time when they get out? They do it again, brother. It's like a drug to those guys. And obviously you can see it was a drug to this guy, brother. 8 victims, people. Not 1, not 2. 8 victims. And he was found guilty for going down on a 9-year-old little girl, brother. This Malfi, she was 13, 14 when he met her. Yeah, but that's not what he got convicted for. He got convicted for a 9-year-old little girl, brother. And there was 8 more people out there. So please, please tell me where that comes into play, brother. It's a damn shame. It's a damn shame. Let me see. Oh, Jesus. See what you got over here. So,
hey, to all my mods,
let's see what you guys got to say.
Do not erase.
We can talk about it for a little bit.
Even if how ugly they're being. Well, unless they're being like real crazy. But
I'm tired of hearing the BS. I'm tired of hearing the back and forth. I'm tired of hearing the lies. This is the truth, brother. And I got the paper.
Oh!
You can see the paper. I will show you the link of the paper. Mr. Drone Pro, I appreciate that, brother. Thank you for that super chat.
On your ass, Telly.
Go kick your fast.
On your ass.
Got the paper, homie.
We got the paperwork right here, buddy. Just now you can say sorry. Well, you're lost.
Here. Let me get you guys over here, IG. I got it on top of my laptop. That's why it's doing that crazy sound, brother. I apologize for that. You guys want to go to my YouTube channel? Tap in, people. It's because it was on top of the laptop. There you go. That's why. Go to my YouTube channel. Tap in. I'll catch you guys later. All right. That was the IG family right there, brother. So let's see what you guys got to say, man. Clowns will still defend him. It's the Michael Jackson effect. Yes, it is. The same blacks that were in denial by MJ, R. Kelly, because they saw him as a fan point of view, Rasa's in denial. Yeah, dude. Michael Jackson was a pedophile. R. Kelly is a pedophile. We talk about it. We go back and forth. I'm not going to get political. A lot of the right-wing guys, Texas, Big Chingo, shout out to you, Chingo, talk about Joe Biden being a pedophile. And this guy has paperwork. It would be like us having paperwork that Joe Biden went down on some little girl and got convicted. Forget about it, man. But people don't want to believe it, dude. That's a damn shame, man. That's a damn shame. See what you guys are talking about, man. And if Coy, Mr. Carlos Coy, wants to do an interview, by all means, brother, hit me up. The email's right there. Hit me up. We'll talk about it, brother. We'll definitely talk about it. But I'm gonna hit you with the facts. You can try to run around and say whatever you want, brother. You're in prison for going down on a 9-year-old little girl. What's wrong with you? You had 7 other victims that were 14 years old. What is wrong with you? To all you guys who want to defend him, I'm sure most of you didn't know that this was going on, brother. But this is sick. This is paperwork, people. Again, for you guys who just tapped in, this is paperwork. This is not made up. This is paperwork I picked up from his appeal. This is paperwork that he sat
8
there.
Victims.
Hold on. Here you go.
8 freaking
9-year-old
victims,
interview.
guys.
That during his interview, she informed the appellant he touched her and licked her and described the location of her body where the appellant touched her. What is wrong with this guy, brother? What is wrong with this guy? And we can't sit there and allow that, because what happens? It makes it normal, man. It makes it normal to sit there and have guys abuse little kids, little girls, just because they're stars, just because they got money. We got Weinstein. We got that other jackass that was had that island. We got Michael Jackson. We got R. Kelly. For us to turn our backs and look the other way,
Paperwork is paperwork, regardless. Like, what's good, cuz? What's good? What's good? We back on this chomo.
It's for you to let your child get molested, brother. That's what it is. And I will sit there,
bro.
Just I want you to talk about it. Yeah, I don't know what it is, brother, but that's already twice. It's booting me off like this, man, for whatever reason. So he had sex with her. He thought, yeah, she's 18. But after so many days, weeks, I'm not sure how long their relationship went, brother.
What's good, cuz?
But this fool was going to her junior high to pick her up. What does that tell you? That tells you he knew damn well that
he was going to her 7th grade school at 22 years old. She was 13. 22 years old. Do you mind? What about your daughters? Would you let your daughter talk to a 22-year-old? Would you let your 13-year-old daughter talk to a 22-year-old? If you can sit here and tell me that yes, you would, you are lying to not me. You're lying to yourself, bro. He had 8 victims. So everybody that's saying free SPM right now and that's going to go to that unity thing, bro, that's what you're supporting and you're making it okay. That's what you're making it, bro. It's on black and white paperwork, bro. I don't know what else to tell you, bro. Go watch this. Literally, it says SPM paperwork in the title of the video. It's literally right here. So if you answered yes, that you wouldn't mind that your daughter is 13 and talking to a 22-year-old, then again, you could just hop off this video, bro, because this is literally black and white paperwork, bro. Like,
that she was underage, brother. But that's just one thing. The plot thickens, man. The plot thickens. And like I said, the reason I'm making this video is because I'm sick and tired of the arguments. One thing here, I don't like the BS. I like to get facts. And the facts is, this is all from court documents, brother. This guy was having sex with a 13-year-old girl, picking her up at junior high. Now think about this, guys. Don't look at him as SPM, just like don't look at him as Michael Jackson. Don't look at him as R. Kelly. Look at him as a man that is picking up your 13-year-old daughter at junior high. That's what this guy was, man. But that's just the beginning, brother. That's just the beginning. What most
shout
people
out to American
don't
Cholo,
know,
man. He's the one with this.
Is that SPM is not in jail for statutory rape. SPM is in jail. Let's read it.
Dude, this literally says it, bro. Carlos Coy versus the state of Texas. Appeal from 351st District Court of Harris County. 2003, Texas Court of Appeals, bro. Like, this is... You have to go to the freaking... He went to the courthouse to get this paperwork, bro. South Park is a groomer, bro. And Diddy's doing the same stuff, but come on, bro. This is horrible, bro. This is black and white paperwork, dog. Go look up the video yourself. It's all on YouTube, bro. He shows the actual documents. SPM paperwork, American Cholo. Also, that boy Nino America, he spoke on that. Christy exposed it too. But we're not just saying this stuff for clout or whatever you say, bro. Like, we're literally like looking out for the best interests of the kids, bro. Like, because what are we gonna do if he gets out, bro? Like, what are we gonna do if he gets out? What are we doing? Like, what are we doing here, bro? And that does show your character, bro. Hey, what's up, Germ? How you been? Been all right? But we can't allow this fool to literally run this freaking place again and think that he's in a rule again and all this stuff. Yeeper, what's good, Yeeper? Yeeper just took a crazy-ass trip from Korea all the way, I don't know wherever you landed at, fam, but that was a crazy... What's up, Germ? What would I go do at a Diddy party, man? I would be in there with a switch and a Glock, and I'll be like, man, anybody tries to rub any baby oil on me, I swear to God, I know I'm wearing a pink shirt, but you're gonna get it. You're gonna get blamed. Good to see you too, fam. Good to see you, man. It's been a minute. But yes, bro, like, these are black and white paperwork that shows what SPM is going through and what SPM has going on right now, bro. This is from court documents, bro. How are we gonna
Children's Assistance
lie?
Center that during this interview, she informed the interview the appellant touched and licked her and described the location of her body where the appellant had touched and licked her.
Oh my God, bro.
This is coming from a 9-year-old little girl.
What can you say
this
about
guy is
that,
in prison,
bro?
again, not for statutory rape.
Bro.
He's in prison for going down on a 9-year-old little girl, brother. Let that sink into you guys. Stop with the BS that he's just this guy who got railroaded by the system.
Bro.
And he had sex with a girl who was at a strip club. This one had sex with a girl, even if it wasn't a strip club. The next week, he was picking up the junior high. You think at 21, 22 years old, maybe I could see where hey, go pick me up at the high school. Okay, she's 17, 18 already. She's around that age. If I'm at 21, 22, she tells me, 13, hey, go pick me up at Watson Junior High, I'm like, whoa, you work there or something? They had to have some kind of a conversation. But this was picking up a 13-year-old girl with a backpack and books and knows she's going to school there, brother. But he doesn't care. Why? Because he's a pervert. He's a sick man. And I'm tired of people backing this guy up and saying, oh, no, he got railroaded. It's right here. The paperwork is there, brother. Read it. The paperwork is there.
It doesn't lie, bro. It's black and white.
They don't want to see it. They just hear what he says.
He ain't a victim.
I was having this conversation with my wife. My wife tells me,
shout out to Green Ranger, bro. He's not the victim.
How does nobody
speak
about it? Well, what it is, it's like those things you hear. The best place to hide is in plain sight.
Bro,
and that's what Carlos Coy has been doing. He's been hiding in plain sight, and he's been shooting that narrative that he had sex with.
Bro, he married. I don't know if y'all know this, fam. I don't know if y'all know this, but check this out. Shout out to OG in the chat, bro. Shit. He didn't even realize. Oh. Look, man, he didn't even realize. No, he realized. He knew what he was doing, bro. He even got with his daughter's friend while he was in jail. He straight up divorced the lady he was with for 20 years. Or however odd years that they were together. And that's a crazy age difference. But straight up got with his daughter's friend, bro. Like, come on, bro. This guy is a weirdo. This guy is a weirdo, bro. Like, this is what he does. And he's doing it in plain sight. And he's been doing it for years. Even though he's making millions in the jail cell right now. You think that the Texas you think the jail, you think Texas is going to want to give him up? He's a good asset in there, bro. They make money off him any damn way, bro. The Texas system, they make money off him anyway. They're going to stay. He's going to stay there for the whole 45 years, bro. He's going to get out at 2045, going to come out with a walker. He's going to be like 80 years old, still trying to rap, man. But y'all are still going to support him. No. He needs to be underneath the ground, bro. He doesn't need to be alive. That's so fricked up, right? I don't want to cuss. But that's so messed up, bro. Where's the confirmation? Okay, literally, type in this on YouTube. SPM paperwork, American Cholo. You are going to see the actual forms from the courthouse, the actual dated document formed on top of the paper documents, paperwork. Just type that in. Type that in and you'll see it. I can't support nobody with those charges, man. Or I'm not gonna play. Like, if you're playing it at your party, okay, that's at your discretion. Cool, go ahead and play it if you want to play it. But nah, bro, if I'm there, I'm literally what can I do, right? But am I gonna do that? No, never. I won't even support that shit. And if I have anything to do with it, I would change it. Ruben Ramirez was good, fam. American Cholo did expose him as well. Yes, I've seen it. Yes, I told you. Yes. That's what I'm listening to right now. This guy is going over the facts, bro. He has the paperwork, bro. Like, that's why it's like, how can I even lie about it if it's black and white? It's right there. It's paperwork. You feel me?
Sex with a girl who was 13 years old working at a strip club. So everybody, all the homies are like, all right. But nobody ever checked the paperwork. His paperwork was right here. That black and white is right here. This guy went down on a 9-year-old kid. And then you're going to say, but Gil, no.
No.
It was one person. They were trying to get money off of him, this and that. This is where the plot thickens even more, people. He was not only accused of 2 people. He was accused by 8 underage girls, brother.
8, bro.
8.
That's
One,
you know your name.
Yeah, you could have some ratchet-ass mother that's trying to get some money. 2,
8,
yeah,
bro.
you could have some other ratchet-ass kid that wants some money. But the actual 13-year-old, she didn't want to press charges on her. It was her parents that didn't like him. It was her parents that didn't like him because who wants a 22-year-old man having sex with a 13-year-old girl? Would you want that for your kids? Would you guys want that for your kids? Absolutely not, brother. But what it was, it started coming out more and more, brother. And here we go. These are the women that came out and spoke about Mr. Coy. Let's go one at a time. The one woman is claiming Coy sexually assaulted them. 4 of the women testified Monday in punishment phase of Coy's trial. So when they went to the what's the name phase?
No, she wasn't.
The punishment phase, which they go convict
That was a
them,
lie.
right?
That was made up.
4 women came
she
out
never
there
worked at a
testified.
strip club.
The jury convicted.
Listen, if you would listen
to this
with your
very
dumb ass.
carefully, people. Listen to this very carefully. The jury convicted Coy on Saturday of sexually assaulting a 9-year-old.
Was she 9 working at a strip club, fam?
Coy was busted.
She wasn't.
And convicted.
She didn't. It was a lie.
Of sexually assaulting
Baby Bash doesn't know what he's talking about.
9-year-old little girl. Stop with the bullshit, Coy. That all of a sudden it was a 13-year-old. You got convicted of a 9-year-old little girl. And that's the paperwork, brother. I ain't making this stuff up. I ain't trying to hate on you. I'm just trying to expose you for the vile piece of garbage you are, brother. You're a pedophile. And people that support this guy, I can honestly believe a lot of them don't know because I didn't know. I just found this out last night. Why? Because he makes his video, and I was tired of hearing the people arguing back and forth on what's going on.
Street breaker, the real meal taker. Really in a hurry, I'll apologize later. 3 different fixes, so please don't savor. Ain't gotta ask if I'm working right, you can check the labor. No kizzy, guess we getting busy. Hole in your body, how we got it from the glizzy. This life witty, really kinda quiet. No